to New Day Northwest. This morning, a story of triumph and inspiration for single moms and really for all women who might think it's too late to realize their dreams. Wendy Robbins has been on her own since she was just 14 years old. She was even homeless for a time, living in her car. And at her lowest point, she was $10,000 in debt. But Wendy came up with an idea for something she called the Tingler, a stress-reducing device you can use on your scalp, and it's sold in the millions. And it put her on the path to success. So now she's taking what she's learned in an amazing career and sharing it with other women. Her book is titled, Why Marry a Millionaire? Just Be One. And she's also appeared as a mentor in the new TLC reality series with Kelly Ripa called Homemade Millionaire. She is truly remarkable. Please help me welcome Wendy Robbins. So good to meet you, too. Thank you. First of all, I just want to say, we showed it earlier, but the cover of your book is just fantastic. I love this. You're fun, but the message is really powerful.
Yeah, it is. And it's cool. Do you guys like that?
Isn't that the
image?
neatest?
Yeah.
I love these sort of graphic, powerful women.
Yeah.
Now, how in the world, first of all, this is your invention. Mm-hmm. And how did you come up with this?
Do you want me to tingle you?
Yeah, please,
okay.
By all means.
I don't know if you guys know what this is, but it's the Tingler head massager. And it gives you goosebumps.
Oh my God, that feels great.
Oh, let it out. Come on.
Wow.
There we go. So the first time
that does give you goosebumps.
It does, doesn't it?
That's incredible. I had not tried it. Ooh, thank you. Don't stop.
I won't. Yeah. Yeah.
How'd you come up with it?
Well, because I like my head to be massaged, and I kept thinking of long fingernails. Went to Ace Hardware, raided my closet, and literally created that. Went to a store, and the store owner immediately said, get out. But she didn't just do get out. It was like, get out!
Yeah, that's not very encouraging.
Oh, it was terrifying. But I just stood there. I didn't know what else to do. I wanted to tingle the world. She was messing up my opportunity. So I just decided I'm just going to stay there. And at first she was like, she had this grumpy face. And then she was like, ooh, ooh.
Well, she tried it, yeah.
And she was excited. And she bought 144 of them, and the rest is history, as they say.
That is, and you moved from this incredible thing where you believed in yourself, you came up with this deal. And everybody always says, when they see something like this, I think the best inventions, you go, why didn't I think of that? Because it's so cool.
Easy.
Right, and fairly easy and straightforward.
Right.
And then your career developed in different ways with documentaries and other things that you got into. How did you make that transition, especially from this tough place where you started out?
Because, you know what? I believe in yes rather than no. And I think that's one of the biggest things that people need to believe, because most people say no, 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 and your mind will go no, no, no. You wouldn't be friends with someone that just kept saying no. So why are we friends with the mind inside us and the thoughts that go, no, you can't do that. Remember what happened last time? You're a failure. You can't do it. Blah, 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 blah. It's like just shh, quiet. Just give me time to experiment here.
Well, where did that come from, though? Because if you're out of the house at 14, if you've experienced homelessness, if you've heard a lot of no, it's pretty easy to internalize that. What made you different?
You know why? Because it sucks to be poor. It really does. You know, I mean, there's a difference between just, my thoughts kept going in this thing that I wasn't worthy, I wasn't deserving. And I don't know if you guys can relate to any of that, you know, where you just feel like inside, I don't know if I can do it. I don't feel worthy. And my whole job in life now is to say, yes, you can. Like to be your cheerleader and to be the president of your fan club and to change those thoughts. And the only one who can do it is you. You've got to start with you. And then when you're strong like that, everything starts shifting.
You know, Wendy, I think if you could develop a little enthusiasm, that would really help.
Do you see my tail wagging? It's like I'm trying to tuck it underneath my Spanx.
You're a happy outdoor dog like me. That's a good thing. I like it. I like it very much. So you've written the book, and you're also on this show with Kelly Ripa, who seems like another very can-do girl.
Yeah.
I mean, she definitely just exudes that enthusiasm and intelligence, and
she's a mentor.
Can take on anything. Tell me about the show, the purpose of it, and also the purpose of sharing the message in the book.
Okay. So the television series is called Homemade Millionaire, and we have 3 women who compete against each other, and one wins a potential deal at HSN, a potential $1 million deal. And my job is to coach them, to get them from that fearful place, that doubtful place, like, I'm so out of my comfort zone here, to I'm a master. I got this thing down. I can't wait to share my invention with millions. And so it's a huge shift in 2 days. And so
Well, that's not much time, is it? But you say in your book 72 hours is all you need to change somebody's mindset.
Yeah.
You believe that?
I do.
So where do we start then? Just give me tip number 1.
Okay, tip 1 is get my book.
And then right after that.
And right after that. No, seriously. Yeah, read the book and then network with other people. And so the whole idea behind the book was to coach people so that they literally knew exactly what to do. So if you did have an invention or a product or a service, if somebody's listening in, I would say the first thing is to see if other things have already been done that are like it. And if so, you might want to get together with them and co-sell or something. Then I would find out what is a problem that people have. What's the big problem? And you have to be really passionate. You have to be so passionate because everyone's going to say no to you. And your job, like I said, is to have people say yes. Well, the only way to do it is to say, I can do this no matter what. Like I wanted to tingle the world. What do other people want to do? And then you figure out what's the problem and how are you a unique solution. So, for instance, somebody has maybe you guys in the audience, some sort of problem, and you're thinking, gosh, why hasn't anyone created something like this? Well, now you're going to be the one that's going to create it based on your problem.
Because more than likely other people are experiencing that problem,
and they're saying the same thing, like, why didn't I think of that? So then you basically sell it before you even have it made. Notice that I had a prototype that in the beginning you draw a little blood, but it still felt good.
Well, I see that you figured out how to make the ends a little more gentle. Thank you for that.
Thank you. I thought that was a good addition.
That was a very good addition. Yeah. Wendy, thank you for this, and thank you for the book, because I really think one of the things that women tend to sabotage ourselves, but we don't always believe in ourselves.
Yeah.
So when we can form that sisterhood and encourage one another, it can change the world. So thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's one thing to make millions. It's another thing to share, and you're sharing. I appreciate it. Wendy is, as you might have noticed, committed to helping other people transform their lives. So as a special gift today, she has brought a copy of her book for every member of our audience. You're going to go home with that. Take a look at it. We've got it already. Thank you, Wendy. And for everybody at home, please check our website to find out where you can purchase the book and the schedule for her show, Homemade Millionaire, on TLC, which is a great channel. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
Enjoyed meeting you.